Awesome. Now, James, maybe tell us about the relationships you've cultivated with fund managers, like these powerful individuals, who in some cases have access to billions of dollars in equity. Maybe
Yeah, there's
not
quite a
just
few
about
of those
that.
guys. Well, a lot of it's been usually some sort of need, like they're looking to tap into either to Canada, like some of them are multi-billion or uh, hundreds of billions, and they're like, okay, so how do I get at, say, the family office market? And I'll be like, there's no list. There's a few groups. It's not like the States. There aren't that many. And a lot of them up in Canada, I think, are a lot more quiet, or maybe they're just not the quantum, so it's difficult to see them. But and then the best thing is to sell by not selling. Like, this is the kind of stuff that we look at. Or this maybe, so for example, it's a real estate. So here are the things that we've been seeing at purchasing, or something that's kind of tangential to whatever might be going on. And for a lot of them, that kind of rings true. We also don't have any paid speaking slots. So we're like, just education. Anything that's on the website, any of your returns, don't bother. It's going to change anyways by the time they see this. So, we focus on the type of investment and how it works, whether it's passive income or cryptocurrency and such. Just try to explain it to people so people can understand it. And then they'll ask for more info. If they do, fantastic. If they don't, then okay, that's just how it goes, man.
Got it, got it. And just for me to ask a follow-up question about that relationship that you have in place with fund managers now, fund managers who have access to billions of dollars of equity, but also fund managers on a smaller scale. But that relationship, do you like have conversations with them, get their perspective on the market or their view about what's happening or predictions? How is that relationship? If you can kind of tell us within that space that you're in, because it's a cool kind of space to be in.
Yeah, I'm pretty high level. Like, I don't really like the market stuff. It always changes so much too. Like, I like, say I started out as a broker, so we'd always have the mutual fund guys coming through and saying what's going on, and I'm like, man, you're as wrong as you are right. And I've statistically the best forecast is last month or last period or whatever it was. That's not some wild stuff, but yeah. So we really don't, like, when they do the talks, they go into that. But when I'm talking to them, it's more like, how should I structure my fund? Who can I sell to? Who should I sell through? Should I have an offshore fund? How much yield do people want? What kind of fees are I've actually told one chap who's starting a fund, doing pretty well now, that their fees were too low. I'm like, people are going to wonder, are you going to be in business next year? Like, if you can need $1 billion to make any real money here, man. So, you should be viable at 200 million. So that kind of stuff is, so yeah, it's kind of more macro. We've seen a lot of, we've probably 30 or so real estate folks, another 20 that are doing lending, some that do a mix of equity and lending. Venture capital has been pretty active lately, just because I don't know why. During the pandemic, venture's just been on a tear, and people have been, and so startups, anything that's tech related, has been doing well. So yeah, I'm kind of more bigger picture, I guess. And it's been nice, I guess, for my investments, because I'm the craziest investor out there. Perhaps I'm about 90% alts.
Okay.